They say it's not good, but I don't know. I have healthy nails, I believe. I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I don't really care what my fingers look like. Plus, it's like, people might think you're a hardworking fella if you got like beat up, cut up hands, It's like a win-win.
I got fucking mail makes my hands so soft. I got like soft baby hands.
Are you getting like estrogen, like the receipt paper shit?
Yeah. Well, fucking, you get shit from all over the world, and so you're like, your hands are just getting oils and shit. I got voodoo oils from goddamn mail from New Orleans.
Do you think that you've ever like shipped drugs or anthrax or anything like that unknowingly?
Unknowingly?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. Knowingly, heroin.
Really?
Yes, a lot of heroin. I used to have these apartments on an old route that I had, and the ladies in the office opened the mail, which don't do that. Don't open mail that's not yours. That's a federal crime. And they were like, something's in here. And I was like, what? They opened it up. It's a fucking 8. Just heroin.
That brown.
I was like, fuck. I was like, shit. I was like, what address is this going to? And they told me. Then I was like, yeah. No, I've definitely been picking up heroin and mailing it. And what's worse is the dude would come out and be like, there's enough stamps. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Probably. Maybe. It's not coming back to you except for this one. You put enough stamps. So homie got caught up, and like, I don't want to snitch on him because like, what if I wanted to dabble in heroin one day? I didn't want to be that guy. I gotta have street cred as a mailman.
I'm just imagining some guy going and spending like $18 on stamps just to get the feds knock on his door. Like you spend $18 for 18 years. It's like the whole thing when like old dudes are like, don't do 10 minutes for 18 years of child support, young brother,
I mean, honestly, I'm more mad at the owners for opening his stuff because like I have to report it and tell somebody, but like the fellow was buying postage. We get paid by postage.
Who the hell is
fuck what you're mailing?
Who's at fault though? There is it the apartment owner or is it the dude selling heroin? Because it's like, couldn't he get off by saying, "Oh, my package was obtained illegally. It was opened illegally. There's no evidence."
No, it's for sure the guy doing heroin because he would put his return address.
That's retarded.
Like he was very like grammatically correct on how to do a letter.
So he was like a scholarly junkie.
He was a scholarly junkie. Yeah, he was like Tyler Wick.
Hell yeah, man, I read books, man. I read books, dude.
You ever fucking had a dope nod reading the Iliad?
I'm reading the 7 Laws of Power while my pizza melts in the oven. Because I forgot about it. My kid is drowning in the bathtub, but I'm reading 50 Cent's new book.
Dude, listen. Have I told you me finding a 2-year-old just wandering an apartment complex?
No.
Oh, dude. Sad. So these apartments that I still have, well, now I just cover the guy's day off, but like they're ran by the Oklahoma Mental Health Facility. And so they're a shithole already. Like they're gross. And so you'll have people like, if you go there after noon, they're walking around like The Walking Dead. Like they're zombies. They're biting at you and shit when you walk by.
Oh no.
Like
what part of town?
It's in Tulsa. Mid Tulsa. 51st and Braden.
Oh shit. Okay.
So like 51st and Yale area.
Yeah.
Behind that key. Where Studio Star is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I didn't know that was Oklahoma.
It's like, that's a nice neighborhood. Yale's okay. There's an Andy's and a fucking Cane's right there. One of the worst spots of Tulsa. Right between
those
that.
like gray apartments over there. Yeah, because my buddy used to live in that like nice neighborhood back there. And we would walk to that QT, and like every time we'd walk to that QT, we would definitely have to either pull our knives out or run. Like every time.
Fucking, so this apartment, like, it's wild that they even let kids in there. It's wild that they let crazy people have kids, sterilize them. Anyways, this little kid, like, can't be older than 2, is just wandering around in a diaper, and it's like maybe 20 degrees outside. Kid comes up to me, I was like, holy shit. And like, I thought I was having a little bit of a fucking hallucination point. That was like a schizophrenic thing. And I was about to be like, get the fuck up. Kick it right in the face. But I was like, holy shit.
At that point, you'd be doing the parents a favor.
Well, I knew it was a sign from God because I don't hallucinate black people. So. And so it came up and I was like, where do you live? And like, they just like looked back and there's just a woman asleep on the couch, obviously fucking dope nodding. I was like, right in there, I was like, get the fuck up, your kid's outside.
Oh my God.
I had to fucking report that shit too.
Did she wake up?
Oh yeah, she woke up frantic. So I was like screaming. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
One time, there's these ledges at McClure Park that you can skate. And like they're real waxed up. They're real nice. And I was skating them one day. And these two mixed race children came up. And they were like standing kind of in the way of where I was skating at. They didn't have their mom with them or anything. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I was like, hey, you guys mind moving? Like, I don't care if you watch, but, you know, just stay out of my way, please. I don't want to hurt y'all. I don't want any weird stuff to happen. I'm a grown man. Skateboarding as is, that's already a weird look. And so eventually it gets to the point where I've been there for an hour. I'm sweating my ass off. I'm like, hey, where's y'all's mom? And they're like, oh, she's in the car back there. And I shit you not, like head tilted back, like fit nap looking shit. And I'm like, is she taking a nap? Is she sleeping? They're like, well, mommy took a Tylenol and she got tired, so we had to stop at the park. And I was like, that is fucking sad. That is the saddest thing ever. Like, I'm probably making these kids' day trying to land a skateboard trick. And their mom's all fucked up on pills in the parking lot in fucking North Tulsa.
You're a fucking skater Jesus to those kids.
I hope not.
They remember you. They went to college because of you.
They just skipped all grades.
They're like, somebody came to their school, to their North Tulsa school. It was like, you could be whatever you want. And they're like, I want to be a white guy that skates. This is the safest I've ever felt in my life.
No, that's transitioning children that I can support.
Yeah.
I can get down with that. You don't get any hormones. We'll just put you in a machine.
We're not putting you on hormone blockers. We're just giving you good role models.
We're going to put you in a machine that turns you into Bam Margera.
And be like, listen, you could still have payday loans, but you're going to be able to do a kickflip. What's better?
Section 8 and an 8.5 size deck.
Section 8.5 size. That's the podcast name. Section 8.5 size deck.
That's basically what my house looks like. I've let my shit go. The rain and all this stuff. I had all these big plans and the rain ruined it.
Does it leak?
No, there's no leak. I just outside.
I know. I was looking at your lawn. I was like, come on, Baba.
I gotta mow. I mowed fucking a week ago and I was already grown that much.
I believe it. Yeah. I have the lady that lives next to me. I'm not sure about our mowing situation. And like, she's an old lesbian. So like, I'm not sure like how to approach that. Cause like, I don't want to knock on the door and be like, what up, bitch? You want me to mow your lawn? But like, also, I don't want to be like, you're not capable of mowing your lawn. So like, I don't know if I like, yeah, I don't know. I got to figure it out. I don't want to just mow it, but it also looks like shit if I don't, because women can't mow.
Well, it's funny because lesbians still need a man for something. I had lesbian neighbors when I lived in Collinsville, dude. Like, I don't need a man until it comes time to fucking mow. I had these two, like, I moved to a house in Collinsville a few years back, and I grew up in Collinsville, dude. It's a small, for the most part, straight white Christian town. Like, there's not much going on other than like you go to the one bar in town and watch a shitty rock cover band on Thursdays or something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I move over to this house in town, and next door to me was a mom and a son originally, and then they end up moving, and all of a sudden a rainbow flag just pops up next door to me, and I'm like, oh fuck, okay. And I kept seeing signs of like home renovation. And I shit you not, I struck gold though, because it was two hot lesbians. Like, it was not no fucking, it could have been two gay dudes. It could have been two ugly lesbians. I got two hot lesbians that like to wear like next to nothing outside. That was cool. But like, I kept seeing signs of home renovation outside the house. And I was like, ooh. okay, they must be handy. Like, that's cool. Like, I might hit them up if I got a project I'm working on. I come home early from work one day. One of their dads is outside laying bricks down in the ground, doing fucking landscaping. Same shit. I'm just like, dude.
Finally, a man of the house.
Yeah. You can say you don't need a man all you want, but you still gonna need a man.
You don't need a man, but you need your daddy. Dude, there was a couple in this neighborhood that I used to deliver, and like their house was like, it wasn't like a huge fancy house or nothing by any means, but their layout for their like front patio, the yard work was all immaculate, and they had a rainbow flag. And so I was like, fuck yeah, dude, this is just a nice gay couple with great landscaping. The gays know design. I was like, this is awesome. I want to meet him. It's a fucking man and his wife. And I was like, fucking son of a bitch, dude.
A gay son. Like a gay.
Yeah, I was so mad to find out they weren't gay. I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn things, become more woke.
I think having gay neighbors is cool. I mean, it's not like anything different other than they're like more welcoming, I feel like. Straight couples aren't as welcoming nowadays.
I don't like straight couples. I won't approach a straight couple. Gay couples are nice unless it's like two white trash lesbians.
Oh, that's my favorite though. I got a soft spot in my heart for white trash lesbians. If a lesbian's got the Justin Bieber haircut, but she weighs like 200 pounds, it's my favorite.
That's not a white trash lesbian though. She works at State Farm. I'm talking like greasy slick back hair, wireframe glasses, and like a Undertaker t-shirt with A&1s.
Hell yeah. Sign me up.
Domestic dispute.
She can be my best friend.
I love it. We used to have a woman that fancied other women that worked with me, and she was the coolest dude I've ever met. And I miss her so much because now the one we swapped lesbians. And the lesbian we got now is not the type of lesbian I want. She talks like a black guy, but she looks like she's in Peaky Blinders. She'll be like she looks like a sweet young queer girl, and and then you'll hear her talk, and she'll be like, "What up, blood? You trying to roll something?" I'm like, "You shut the fuck up
right now!"
Like, quit.
Shit, man, you trying to go live with some man?
You're fighting for the wrong rights.
You trying to get this mail going, man? Let me get this mail going. I
don't like it. And she also like has anxiety, so she can't work half the time because she's sad. And then it's like, that's not something black guys do. Man, black guys don't be sad at work. Yeah, you don't get to pick a character.
If you're gonna thug it out like that,
you gotta work.
You gotta play the part.
You gotta be good at doing, your job.
Black men are notorious of standing in the face of adversity, no matter what. Just like staring at you, making eye contact, and they're gonna tell you how they feel.
I'll tell you what, dude. A black mailman, you're gonna get your stuff.
Oh, black mailman,
stuff on time, dude.
I've
had a
black
salt
mailman.
of the earth, dude.
Fucking when I lived in Missouri, my mailman was a black dude. His name was Charles. He is a good man.
Fucking God, dude.
Anytime I'd see him, like, oh, what'd you get today? You know, like,
they're the best, dude.
Like, thanks, bro.
Fucking,
hopefully it ain't no bills. He's like, oh yeah, man, you have a good day, brother. It's like some old, them old skinny black dudes. Like those. Oh man, their name is always fucking Charles too, or I'm just racist and I never learned his name.
Charles are like Chauncey. I miss it, dude. I miss the guy. There used to be a guy. Dude, you meet a KB. If you meet a 2-letter black guy and he's older, this is the best fucking guy you ever meet, dude.
That dude hooks it up.
Dude, I had a black guy that he was a mailman next to me at my old station that I was at. I fucking looked forward to going into work every day because he was just talk the most shit, but it was always funny. It's like he had this gaudy ass Hummer and just had stickers all over it, chrome everywhere, but then would listen to Stained really loud in the parking lot. This guy, dude.
My man, this is my dude Aaron Lewis, man. You don't know about Aaron Lewis? What you know about Aaron Lewis?
Listens to Creed, dude. Well, the best part is this is when I was like, this guy's gonna be my friend, was he was all mad one day, just kind of being a dickhead, and I was like, what is your problem? Why are you in such a bad mood? And he's like, my fucking woman caught me cheating. And I was like, so she left you? And he's like, yeah, this bitch don't want to tell nobody she coming home. And I was like, you guys live together? And he goes, no, I was house sitting for her. And I was like, You're fucking somebody else in her house and you're mad at her. He's like, yeah, you just fucking shoot somebody a text. I was like, fuck, you kind of rule. Come here. Like,
there's a stand-up comedian in the city who's also a black man, skinny black man, and he goes through similar trials and tribulations. He's like, man, I'm trying to get my baby mama back, but that bitch don't want to let me cheat on her. And I'm like, bro. But he's always trying to cheat on his baby mama with the most ratchet hoes. Like, it's the most nasty bitches. And his baby mama's pretty fine.
Dude, women hate being cheated on.
Oh, yeah. I feel like you can think about it. You can be like, you know what? You can look around. You can take a glance at things. But once you go into the murky waters, it's over. Like, you can't do nothing.
Yeah, dude. You can window shop, sure, maybe. I don't. I don't window shop.
I've never done that in my life.
Fucking other women don't even look like people to me.
Nope.
That's not my lady.
They're scary monsters, and I'm a nice sprite.
Like, what is that? Get away from me, harlot. But no, dude, I don't think I could. I don't like people enough to even like process cheating.
No.
So like the thought of having to go through a whole nother conversation with somebody and like start that whole process and then having to either choose to lie or just be like, give them the option to be a bad person and be like, no, I do have a girlfriend, and then being like, that's fine. That kind of takes the guilt off you, but it's still wrong.
So like, I've never cheated. I think I was cheated on in one relationship, like whenever I was in like high school going to college type area, but like, I was the dude that the chick was cheating with, and I did not know for a long time. My freshman year of college,
hey, we have a friend that did that recently. Sly dog.
The slyest of dogs.
The slyest of dogs. He really pressed in.
This chick, I meet this chick at the homecoming football game. We're tailgating, me and my teammates, and we're playing beer pong. You know, typical white guy in college shit. And this chick was my beer pong partner by chance. And she's like, oh, I got to go to this dinner with my parents, yada, yada, yada. And I never met this chick. I'm like, tell your parents I'm your boyfriend. They're like, She's like, no, I'm not going to do that, but I'll give you my number. She gives me her number. Later in the evening, I'm eating a fucking burrito at the 24-hour burrito spot at like probably 1 in the morning. I'm fucked up. And I get a message from this chick saying, hey, come to my dorm room. I'm like, all right, like, where are you at? She's in the same hall as I am. All right, bet, cool. So she's only like a floor above me, so I just have to walk up the stairs. It wasn't nothing crazy. You know, my RA wasn't going to check me for nothing. And from there on, we were banging from fucking August, September, all the way to Thanksgiving break. And on Thanksgiving break, she posted some shit on Facebook, like a bunch of pictures, you know? She put a post up on Facebook.
With her boyfriend?
She had her boyfriend in it, dude.
That hurts.
I was like, bro. And it's even more fucked up. I asked her about it. I was like, yo, you got a boyfriend? She's like, no, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm like, all right. And she's like, do you want to watch Grey's Anatomy? And
she's like, no, but I do have a husband.
Well, they ended up getting fucking married. That's the fucked up thing.
Did you tell the guy?
No.
Fuck.
I didn't know him. I had no idea.
Dude, I got put in a situation like that in high school. I was going after older women. It's kind of gross. This woman actually is a pedophile now that I think about it. She was 32.
I was thinking about this today for myself.
So this woman was 32 and I was 16, 17 maybe. She lived in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. And we're wrestling in the sheets, you know. Her husband comes home. I like, one is the first time I cried in a while. He came home. And I don't know where the fuck he'd been, but she put me in the closet, and it's one of those closets that like the blind slits.
You were in R. Kelly situation?
Yes. And so I was looking through these blind closets, just listening to them talk about their day. And like,
oh my God.
She made a fucking Stouffer's lasagna for me. It was supposed to be our date night. This motherfucker goes, you made me dinner? And she was like, yeah, of course. And I was like, bitch. I was in the closet for 4 hours. I listened to them go through their whole picking up the kids from school schedule, and I was just over there like, that's a good idea, actually.
How did you escape?
I was real slick about it. I opened the closet door crying and he chased me out. I was like, yeah, because she's fucking cheating on you.
You made that scene. Oh my God.
This is when I was on Oxycontin really bad.
That's so ballsy.
And so like I found it in my jeans pocket and I was like, oh, hello, here's some bravery. Open the door like fucking the picture of sad SpongeBob. I was just like, I was like, yeah, actually she's cheating on you. And I was just fucking, I ran out so dramatically. And I feel like the dude was so nice. Like he wasn't even trying to fight me. I just remember running and crying. I don't even remember where I parked. Running down the street crying, and my fucking high school football warm-ups. So like, this woman's such a disgusting pervert that she wanted me after practice.
She wanted that sweat.
She was like, fuck, give me that boy sweat. Give me that child sweat.
I got a boy your age.
I remember running and crying. The guy's like, hey buddy, come back. And I'm like, fuck you guys.
She's probably lucky. He's probably trying to play nice.
He's probably about to be like, what's going on, son? Were you stalking? I'm like, I fucked you.
I fucked your wife.
I need to... I should find her husband and be like, sir, excuse me, did you know your wife's a pedophile?
Oh, dude.
I did lie to her, though. I told her I was 18.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. So, like...
I came.
I don't know. That's all that matters. That's a win. When I was in high school, I would go to, like, just any live music event that I could. I loved going to concerts. But
Same.
Particularly, I would go to EDM shows because that's where women was at. You know what I mean? I hated them. Like, there was some of the music I was like, all right, this ain't bad. But for the most part, I was like, I'm going here to try and get chicks, you know? And there was this girl. I say girl. She was 25, and she was a bartender. I don't know where, but she was a bartender. And she would, like, we met at a show one time. I didn't tell her my age or anything at the beginning. And we start talking and everything. We're texting. I tell her my age. I'm like, I'm 16. And she's like, that's okay. That's cool. That's fine. Like, you look like you're 18, 19. Like, it's all good. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, score?
You look like you're of age, though. That's fine.
But you would buy me fucking concert tickets and then buy me drinks at the concerts. Like, I was like fucking 16 getting fucked up with this chick that had the same name as my mom. Like, it was fucked up. It was so fucked up. And I remember there was this guy, he was like big in the EDM scene in Tulsa. His name was like John Heffley or something like that. He was a fucking like big, tall bastard. And this chick that I'm just going to call her Jane. We're just going to say Jane was her name. So Miss Jane.
It's a good pedophile name.
Sends me a photo of herself in some dude's truck. And then I see on Instagram or Twitter or something that it was that EDM bro that she was hanging out with. And I was so pissed. I was like, what the fuck, bitch? And she's like, I'm trying to score some Molly. And I'm like, well, I've never done Molly. I'm 16, dude. Like, what the fuck is going on? So long story short, I tried Molly that night and I ended up fucking her in the back of my car.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But that was the only time we ever really had sex. We had sex like twice. But yeah, 25. And I even told her, I'm like, I'm 16. She's like, that's fine. Age of consent. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, dude, you were fucking molested.
I didn't even realize it till this past week. I'm like, yo, is this why, you know? Like, you started lining. I know the pieces fit, dude, because I watched them.
Wait a minute. You don't realize that you were fucking statutory raped until you're the age that they did it. You look back and you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Ain't no like, okay, I will. I'm saying this in the regards of contextually observing the world around me. 16-year-old chicks nowadays, though, they do the makeup like they're fucking grown women. Back in our day, it wasn't like that. Like, you could tell the difference. Like, it was like, oh, this girl's my age. Oh, this chick's an old lady. Now, and I'm not saying I can't even tell, but it's like, now you're like, what the fuck? You have to do a double take. You're like, oh, okay, that's like a kid. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, what the fuck?
She has a backpack.
Yeah.
Who's that dude she's with? He's old as fuck.
Her dad's picking her up. All right. Not like that. Not like checking them out. They're just being like, how old, you know, you got to do that mental gauge. Like, I wonder how old they are. But like, I didn't look. I'm looking at pictures of myself from back then. I looked like a fucking kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, if I was this age, I would not. No matter how old they looked, I would not fucking no.
That's the same with me. I look back at pictures of myself and like when I was 16, I was like, I look like a fucking 30-year-old man. I'm cool. I look like a fucking 16-year-old dipshit with a chin strap.
I wish I still looked like that.
Yeah, same. I wish I was still a hot kid. Now women my age don't even like me.
Yeah, maybe they'd want me if I was young and fit again. If I had
youthful glee.
If I had a fresh full sack.
Fresh full sack, figuring things out.
Hey, baby, you want to go to the drive-in in my pickup truck that my dad bought me? Hey, my mom gave me $20. You want to go to the old tasty treat?
Asking your parents for money for a date when the date's 30 is fucking. You're like, Mom, that's your peer. Why didn't she pay for it, dude? I know, I want to fuck it.
Mom, your friend wants to fuck me.
Mom, your friend's kind of being a bitch. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. She's kind of sucks. Dude, I fucking...
One of my mom's good friends that used to babysit me was in Maxim and Playboy. Eventually Playboy. I didn't find that out until I was like older. But like,
nice.
Yeah, whenever I was like 12, 13, she used to watch my sister and I fucking God bless.
Do you ever go back? Neither of us are single right now, but when you were, did you ever go back, look at your mom's friends that you thought were hot and be like, I'm of age now? And then you look at them and you're like, these bitches have been busted.
Yeah, dude. Like,
none of these women are pretty.
That's that childlike filter. Like, I'd rather just remember the idea of them, you know?
Yeah, I know. I went and...
it's like Bill Cosby.
So an older gal took advantage of me in 4th grade. And for shits and giggles, she's back at the church I grew up in. They forgave her. Good on them. But I went to go look at her pictures. I was like, she was all right. Looked at her picture. I was like, oh, God. No, dude, I was fucking...
It's like, oh,
ew, dude.
You're like a fucking Muskogee 3, dude. What's going on?
Oh, my God. She looked like fucking Mike Leach with a bob.
Oh.
Funny enough, same Mike Leach treatment, though.
Looks like Cat Williams.
I remember what I wanted to talk about.
Bring it.
So, I found this out from an internet video today that Sons of Anarchy is based off Hamlet.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with either show.
So,
I know
Sons of Anarchy.
Play,
okay, so here, like, Hamlet. Fucking, obviously, they're two pieces of, literature, entertainment. Obviously, the guy who wrote Sons of Anarchy is a fucking artiste. So, he was like, fuck it, I'll draw inspiration from here. Whatever. Hamlet rules, I guess. It's all about revenge and shit. Dude's dad ghost or uncle ghost is like, you gotta kill these people, and he's like, sick. Basically what Sons of Anarchy is. Or you gotta kill, like, the new evil king.
Okay.
Basically what Sons of Anarchy is.
You gotta go fight the boss.
So now thinking back to it, dudes were going so fucking gnarly with the Sons of Anarchy shit. And it's been my personal goal to ruin people's day with that. Like, I want to see a dude wearing a biker vest and be like, it's Hamlet. Like, I earned these colors. I'll be like, yeah, right, dude. You like fucking fine literature. You fag.
Like, you're gonna get your Wicked patch next?
Dude, going up to a fucking, like, dude in a grunt style t-shirt with his biker vest. Like, motherfucker doesn't go over 60 on the highway on his bike.
Oh my God.
Going up to one of those dudes and being like, big Shakespeare guy.
Dude, growing up, I used to think that bikers were like the toughest, coolest dudes. Now it turns out they're like giant pussies. I did not know that until I reached adult age and I got to talking to bikers.
Bikers kind of suck. Yeah. Like, you put like, this is kind of like the 100 men versus gorilla talk. You put one biker against like 4 skate park kids. They're getting
those skate
up,
park
dude.
kids are going to kill them. Like, they would go truck slap. Like, imagine getting a quad truck slap in tandem. Like, you're just, like, you're dead.
Dude, there was this actually happened at the Jinx Park. Fucking this person's poor dad got his ass whooped because he was trying to tell them to quit cussing. And like, Oh my God. 4 children or like 4 or 5 children whooped this 60-year-old man's ass.
Good.
I was like, oh, dude, that's skate rules, dude. I don't know. You fucked up. Why is your kid here on a scooter? You can't tell us nothing,
the asylum
dude.
at that point. Like, it's just
Like,
it's straight up. It's
what's bad though,
there.
too, is the skate park's like also the fucking opposite of that, too. Like, if there's like a young kid that's trying to skate, those same kids that whooped that guy's ass will be like, let me show you how to do this.
Yeah,
And like, help them out.
super nice.
Just super nice kids.
Like, as long
Until
as
you're
try.
like fucking wearing khaki shorts. And then you get your ass whooped.
What I've noticed is like, I mean, it's just as an older dude, I'm fat as fuck right now. I need to go back to the skate park. But as a man that indulges in the skateboarding from time to time, I've noticed it's like when people just get in the fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's never like, I don't care if you're loud or if you're doing stupid kooky shit on a bike or whatever the fuck. If you're in my way, I hate you, and I will probably shoulder check you and wish that you crack your skull open.
Dude, there's nothing worse than some fucking dork. Some dork on a mountain bike when you're hitting a line in the bowl. Just fucking coming
Just
in there
going
with you.
down.
You're like, what the fuck are you doing? Get your goddamn mongoose out of here, dude. Because my son he enjoys skating, so I'll take him places, and then you just see fucking dickheads. You got adults on scooters now.
Yes.
It's not even just scooter kids. Like, scooter kids are bad enough. They had hot moms, but they're bad enough. You got an adult being like, dude, look at me. I'm like,
there's dudes at the
goddamn
Owasso Park that skate on the one wheel. Like, they go around the whole park on a one wheel.
Like those little
not a
fuck, what are
unicycle,
they?
but those little motorized fucking one wheel mopeds that they
Dude,
go
I
on.
saw somebody on one of those the other day, and I almost fucking was just like, I'm not gonna hit the brakes.
It's so that's like a Mormon scooter.
Well, and they wear like motocross helmets with it too, and it's like,
Yeah.
brother, the best thing that could happen for you is you crack that skull in the pavement. Like, safety's not for you.
It's not a flex at all.
You're gonna skin your elbow. You'll live.
Like, if some big dumpy fucking dad can ride one of those,
yeah.
like, no, there's no skill level. Like,
There's no place in that for this in the skate park.
go 25 on a skateboard and then we'll talk. Playboy.
Dude, when's the last time you fucking skitched behind a car?
Less than a year. It's fun.
I love it.
Grabbing on somebody's
The only
handles.
reason I ever wanted to do that is because of Lord the Dog Pound.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, dude.
It was Tony Hawk's Underground for me. They threw that mechanic in, and I was like, ooh. You gotta run away from the cops.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
You get to get on the back of Turbo's fucking Need for Speed ass car and just fly over a bridge, because that's real.
I think we used to do this thing in high school, which looking back, I should not have been friends with this 26-year-old man. But like, he had a lot of bad ideas, and I was a child, and I was like, let's do it. Like,
every neighborhood has those.
I'd be on a skateboard, and like, I know why I was friends. He trained me. Like, he was my personal trainer for motocross. But he was like, do you think you could jump over this car if I pull you behind my S10 down the road and release you when you hit these ramps? And I was like, absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Went through the fucking windows of a Camry.
Oh no.
and like it was cold out, so like thankfully I was wearing a Carhartt, and like fucking God bless Carhartt, really, because like I was just like, oh, it just got like a few little scars on my arms and like back of my neck, but I was like, fuck, let's do it again.
What kind of ramps were they? Were they the little plastic boys?
No, they're just bullshit plywood ramps.
Oh, hell
like
yeah.
plywood on cinder blocks.
Oh, yeah. Dude, no wonder. Yeah, you're going to lip the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
I learned that lesson too, but not like that. That's fucked.
Dude, so like, we used to have a little bit of land in Muskogee, and we were trying to like, my dad would let me ride my dirt bike around in there when I first got it. Him and my uncle built this little wood ramp to jump the creek, and like, me, I had been already like racing, so it was nothing for me. Just hit it. It started getting a little wobbly, so I stopped hitting it. I didn't realize that I didn't tell my dad that it's not rideable. And so this man just after work, full Windstream Tech clothes, still has his fucking Skechers on. Is like, I want to hit this fucking ramp, just lights a cigarette and just straight to the fucking nose dives it. And like, bike still running, he's just asleep. Like, Dale. Come on, Dad, get on up, brother. And he was just like,
Like Ryan Dunn when he jumped the Snake Run River.
Yeah. That's what it looked like.
God, but just face first.
He broke my front fender too. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, Dale? Why did you stand up?" So fucking stupid.
I busted my chin open. I still have a crack in my jaw from it, but we had this hill in my neighborhood, which I've gone back to my neighborhood. It's not as big as I remember it, obviously.
Right.
But it was for a 7-year-old. It was pretty big.
Yeah, of course.
That's all. Okay, can I go on a tangent real quick? Would you let your son go and just run around in the neighborhood if he was 7 years old?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so my parents would let me just run feral around the neighborhood at like 7. And
mine too.
There's fucking so many weirdos out there. Fuck that.
I felt like when we were kids, more kids were getting molested. But then you go home and tell your parents, and they're like, "They wouldn't."
That didn't happen.
And you're like, "Fuck, did it?"
Terry, he's a cool guy. What are you talking about?
Fuck, you saw me fall off my bike, and then was like, "Let me check your balls." I was like, "Fuck, this guy's thorough."
But I cracked my chin on this brick mailbox bombing this curved hill. And my fucking alcoholic ass stepdad, dude, I go in the house. It's fucking like 3:00 on a Saturday. My mom's working, and I'm looking at him like just gushing blood out of my face. I'm like holding my chin with my shirt, and I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. And he's like, "What the fuck did you do?" And I was like, "I fell." He's like, "You're not going to the hospital." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Look at this shit." So this motherfucker takes duct tape and gauze. And he gauzes my face up like I had the fucking measles or some shit. And then duct tapes it over my fucking head. And that's all I got. I think
like 3 stitches at most.
I didn't get any, like I needed stitches. I still have a crack, like feels my jaw. Right?
Oh god.
Yeah.
See, luckily, like my dad is like I've seen this man come home with a piece of cardboard and electrical tape closing up a fucking just open wound. But like when it comes to like actually helping people, he's actually very thorough. Something about that. But like I think the dumbest injury I ever got was we used to have bunk beds, me and my sister, because we all used to live in like a fucking Christian commune. And so like we had bunk beds. And I don't understand why I did this, but like we had a gerbil, like he would run around in the ball, and I was like, I bet I could bounce off that ball and off the top bunk, foot straight through, smash the gerbil. No. And like I remember getting rushed over to this nurse's house that went to our church, and like just getting bandaged up, and they're like, "What'd you do?" I was like, "Jumping to the top bunk in a stupid gerbil." Crush that motherfucker.
Did you get in trouble for killing little gerbies?
I don't remember. I think the only thing that happened was like, because it was my sister's gerbil. So like, I think all that happened was like, my mom was like, "It's a mouse." I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened.
You gaslit your sister. You're like, "No, I didn't do that. That was you.
Why was your gerbil in my room?
You're sleepwalking.
Why was your gerbil in our room?"
You're sleepwalking and stepped on it. What are you talking about?
And, like feeling the crunch of my, I'm pretty sure I broke my foot, honestly. Feeling the crunch of not only the gerbil, but my foot. And I was like, fuck, dude, this gerbil fucked up.
Trying to figure out which bones are broke.
I lifted it up too, and I was like, "Meh."
Is it just flat?
Yeah. Oh. Dude, it was fucked. It was a bag of bones. Oh. It was a fucking, he died. And if my son ever did something like that, I'd be like, fuck yeah. Fuck that gerbil.
Gerbils are, I had a guinea pig that my dog ate. That was fucked up. His name was Dexter, and my dog Maisie fucking ate him. Cause she hated his ass, dude.
Dude, we used to have chickens, and I used to have a coonhound for hunting raccoons. And we used to have a hound dog, and she liked to play with the chickens. And so, like, she would shake them until they stopped squawking, and then she would carry them back to us and be sad and be like, trying to make it squeak again. No. I'd be like, "Lulu, no, dude, Dad's gonna whoop my ass for this."
Dogs love murdering chickens.
She wouldn't stop either.
Yeah.
We had them in a coop. She could hop the fucking coop. No matter how tall we made it, she would be in there fucking terrorizing them.
My cousin Kyle's dog was the same. Big old German Shepherd named Buddy, and they did not clip his nails. He just stayed outside all the time, and he's just a feral fucking farm dog.
Feral German Shepherd.
And one time we accidentally let him out of the backyard, and there were some free-range chickens and some goats out in the back pasture. And that motherfucker got straight to the chickens. And my cousin and I looked, and we just started fucking bawling our eyes out. We were like, no, buddy! And we sprinted. So my cousin's house and my grandma's house, they were connected by like 1 acre, or an acre and a half, something like that. And so there's just a pasture that we could run back and forth from. And we ran, like we sprinted all the way we hopped the fence, sprinted about an acre and a half, all the way into my grandma's house. We're fucking freaking out. My grandma's like, what's wrong? I'm like, Buddy just got out, dude. Like, we don't know what the fuck is going on. We just saw him kill chickens. Like, he transformed into a total monster, and we couldn't get him to stop.
Oh no, we were keeping him outside, dude. Not taking care of him.
Like, we were just supposed to let him outside. I don't even think we were supposed to let him out back. That's the even more fucked up part. Is we were just like, oh no, we want to play with Buddy. And then he saw those chickens and immediately was like, no, I'm getting out of this fucking gate.
He's like, let me get out, dude.
Bitch, I own this park. It was such a traumatic moment for no reason. We were just like, oh, dude, like we lost our innocence that day. That same day, walking out of the fucking back door to go back outside and wrangle up Buddy, a crawdad just crawls out from the fucking dirt.
Well, that's a good memory.
That was disgusting. It was so scary.
Dude, it
was fun.
Here's a disgusting thing I used to do.
Oh, God.
So there was a guy that went to our church that had nipple rings.
I want to know why you know this.
Because he would wear a wife beater at church. And I'd be like, Daddy's got nipple rings. He'd be like, yeah, he's a thing. Yeah, dude, fuck yeah. But I used to like at the park in Muskogee, there's just crawdads everywhere. So I would just like go ahead and hook one on. I'd be like, look! Like, fuck, god damn it, that hurts.
I cannot eat those bastards. People eat crawfish like
you don't
crazy.
like crawfish?
I can't get into it. I feel like I'm sucking on roach backs.
You are.
That's gross to me. I'll eat shrimp.
Shrimps is bugs.
I know shrimps is bugs. I can get over shrimp though because they're meaty. Pause. They're meaty, but
I love a good shrimp, dude.
But I can't do crawfish. They're too dirty. I don't know why.
It's the ceremony of eating crawfish. It's the whole like. There's a ritual to it.
Is it sexual? Like sucking? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And like that's the thing is I've been to a couple like crawfish broils in Oklahoma. They don't do it. They don't do it how I want.
They don't suck it out.
But you go to a crawfish broil in Louisiana, I'll tell you what, dude.
I won't suck on that.
The whole day, they just got a fucking propane tank and like the whole thing just cycling. You're just at a fucking table in the backyard of somebody's house in the ghetto of Louisiana. You don't know what the people are saying.
That sounds magic.
But god damn, dude, just release on the table potatoes, corn, crawfish. They got the Creole seasoning. They got hot sauce, sour cream. Go ahead and fucking mash you up some steamed potatoes in there with some sour cream and hot sauce. Pinch them little fuckers out of the crawfish. God damn, dude. I felt it.
They just put the meat straight in there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you fucking got to crack them.
Oh.
Not everybody sucks them out. I mean, there's people that eat the fucking pinchers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't do all that.
I know they're like mini lobsters like this. Like,
yeah, I mean, you just crack it, pull the meat out. I
love lobster. I can do that.
Intestine line.
I've never been to New Orleans, but I've always wanted to go. I feel like it's like culturally a place that hasn't changed in the United States.
Fucking the last date I went on with an older woman, we went and got crab. And watching this woman eat crab, I legitimately was like, I think I'm asexual. I don't think. I don't like something about like, I don't know, because I've seen my ex-wife tear up some food.
Oh, if they can slurp
and so
it
like,
down?
And looking at that lady, I was like, that's fine. And then you go on a date with a woman you don't know, and she puts a bib on. You're like,
oh, that's so
fuck out of
gross.
here.
What are you, a child?
Dude? It sucks.
Wearing a bib. Get your shirt dirty. You have a washing machine.
Yeah, get your fucking shirt dirty. It's Ed Hardy anyways.
Like, why? I want to know, why would you wear fancy clothing to a seafood place anyway? Like if you're going to do the crab broil or anything like that, or boil, whatever it's called.
Why would you do a first date at a seafood place anyways? I didn't pick. She was like,
She
you ever
picked-
been to this place? And I was like, no, well, because I'm not from Tulsa.
Yeah.
So, like, I still don't know all the places besides I know where every Taco Bueno is.
Oh, yeah, you got to
But,
know that. Shout out to TB's,
Thanks,
dude.
Taco Bueno. Please sponsor this podcast. But,
Swear to God. If I
we're
get
gonna
a
have
free...
we're going to have True Classic and Taco Bueno.
I want to get a free party burrito daily.
Yeah.
Mexi dips and chips,
Every
2
time
bean
a podcast
burritos.
drops, let me get a beef muchacho, no tomatoes, please. Fucking God.
Give me a
damn it,
fucking
dude.
large strawberry pop. I don't want to know the fucking brand. You can call it Fanta, but it used to not be. It used to just be that white label with just a strawberry on it.
Yeah, that's a good Taco Bueno.
Yeah.
Your hands are greasy touching the wrapper at that Taco Bueno.
Taco Bueno is so superior to Bell, too, in every way. And people will hate and they'll say it's not. But when I eat Taco Bell, I feel like I'm eating Play-Doh.
Taco Bell serves its purpose. It definitely has a purpose. You're not happy after you eat Taco Bell, but you did it. But like Taco Bueno, I hate a bitch that don't like Taco Bueno.
Yeah,
Like that's just,
you can't hate. It's un-Oklahoman.
someone hates on Taco Bueno, I evaluate them as a person right then and there. I'm like, you're a bad person.
They even got the beautiful just Pueblo ambiance going on. You got the whole the weird 90s Arizonan type of paintings going on.
Pissed off teenager in there going, what you want? Like, fuck, dude, get that number one, baby.
On the north side, dude. There's the one off Admiral.
Yeah.
They're all Mexican.
Fuck, dude. The one on but where I live now in Broken Arrow on 101st, that one fucks.
The one on Elm is classic. That's like top 10 TBs.
Ooh, Taco Mayo.
Taco Mayo's good.
There's only one Taco Mayo left in Tulsa, and it's on Utica, but like on a bad part of Utica.
That's over by the DIY skate park. Shout out to Mr. Grayson.
But you go there. The last time I went there, and like I had to have it because I drove by it, threw the fucking thing in reverse on Utica, and was like, "Fuck it, dude, we're getting Taco Mayo." Went and got Taco Mayo. I pull up to the window, and she's like, "We don't have sauce packets, but we can give you sauce." And I was like, okay. And they just gave me a fucking Ziploc bag with sauce in it. I was like, fuck it, whatever. That's
just
fine.
Piping your taco.
Honestly, yeah. And then, like, I was just fucking, whatever, dude. I was just full fisting a Ziploc bag with a burrito. And I was like, this is fine, actually. I don't even mind this.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'll still go back.
I don't know if we were going to get robbed. Oh, yeah, we were going to get robbed. I got guns. My buddy and I, we got guns pulled out on us at that Sinclair station. When it was still open.
Which one?
Late at night, right across from that Taco Mayo.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
It was still open. My buddy, he was working at that Quick Trip down there, down the end of the road. And we were in his mother's brand new BMW. And we decided to park at the Sinclair while we figured out where the fuck we were going. And turns out there's a bunch of brothers up front, and then they start reaching into their pants and start pulling stuff. And I shit you not, my friend TJ turned into Dale Earnhardt for like 3 seconds. He fucking kicked that bitch into reverse, and we were out of there in like 0.5. Like, it was insane. We're all the way at the Quick Trip within 2 seconds. They were like, yo, get out the fucking car. Get out the fucking car. Like,
dude.
I'm like, dude, let's get the fuck out of here.
I had the most I'm out of place moment in Bartlesville a couple weeks ago. So I went and did fucking the Unloading Meat podcast, which was fun. But it was a good podcast. Jared Ralphie Allen. It was a lot of fun. He's got a cool setup. Anyway, shout out Jared Ralphie Allen.
Shout out to Jared. Heel turn, baby. It's iconic.
But heel turn. But so I go to this gas station, and like me, if I think there's a possibility of them having like a pizza pocket and a hot box at a gas station, I'm gonna stop. And I'm in fucking goddamn black skinny jeans and a Slipknot t-shirt. My hair looks great. I got Tyler's stupid fucking big ass white watch on. Like I looked like the fucking son from The Sopranos. Like I walked in there, located the hot box, and just walked straight to it. Everybody was looking at me, and I knew it. I could feel it on the tip of their tongue. They would have been like, "Look at this." Like, fuck, dude. Everybody was like looking at me, walking out of the gas station. Dude didn't even talk to me when he took my money. He was just like 508. Like, actually, I got change, and he's like, "Yeah, of course you do, you pussy." Like, fuck, dude, sorry.
Was that the fucking gay bar that you strip at, boy?
What'd you do? You get dimes over there, you fucking pussy? And I'm like, fuck, dude.
You put 2 pennies together, that don't make no sense.
I would do that podcast again just to stop there. You
Wasn't
can't
that
put
good?
a fucking the pizza pocket.
Yeah.
You can't. Have you ever had a pizza pocket
Oh,
from
yeah.
a hot box, dude?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't put a price on a good fucking
Peeps.
hot box food.
Peeps and Broken Arrow. One of the
Peeps?
Yeah, Peeps.
Where's that?
It's a gas station. It's like if you're going down 71st and you're going straight towards Coweta, down 71st, you just keep driving east. It'll be on your left side. But Peeps
Let me see
and
where that is on my way
Pete's
to work.
in Ulaga is really good.
I fucking love small town gas station food, dude.
Especially when they got the Simple Simon Express
Oh my
in there.
God, dude. So there used to be I grew up in Muskogee. There used to be the gas station that was attached to the casino, Cherokee Nation, or maybe it was Creek Nation Casino. Where the fuck it was. Anyways, but so my buddy lived right behind the casino, and that's like where we did all our partying and stuff. Great time. And then we'd walk to the casino and get their breakfast pizza. And fuck, dude. God, I miss it. No breakfast pizza. Casey's, come and go. Well, come and go doesn't exist. Casey's, Maverick, wherever. Can't fucking top this breakfast pizza when you're a drunk 16-year-old. You're using an Irish accent for some reason. Just because you're fun.
I want the breakfast pizza.
I get the breakfast pizza now. It was so fun. And like,
Bit of hash on the pizza.
the lady running the counter was obviously tweaked out of her fucking mind. So she would hand it to us, and then she would just like look off in the distance. And every time we'd be like, is this free? Like, so we just leave with free pizza every time. Because she's fucking just mad that we're there.
She's making sure y'all boys were safe and fed.
You get a fucking
That's a mama
tropical
right
Sobe
there.
and a breakfast pizza, dude.
You better call her
God.
auntie, dog. That's
dude.
auntie.
She got pregnant by somebody that was in a grade under me.
How old is this lady?
47.
Oh.
How old was the kid? 14.
Did he raise the baby?
No, he killed himself.
Oh, all
It's
right.
not funny.
R.I.P.
And that gas station don't even exist anymore.
That's Oklahoma, though. Oklahoma is like constant like story of holy shit and then tragedy, like just tragic death.
Holy shit! Well, he got out. He's done.
I found out that this chick that I went to school with got caught up in this fucking national catalytic converter illegal trading ring.
In Tahlequah?
Yeah, I didn't go to school with her. I knew her though, you know what I mean? Whenever I was in school.
I have a buddy that his buddies got busted in that.
That shit is insane. I was reading about that the other day. Guys, it pulled up on fucking Instagram. Like, did you know that Oklahoma was one of? I was like, what? And it started popping all these names up. I'm like, holy shit, I know that chick. Like, what's going on?
Dude.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, dude, we're known for something.
Like, that's Oklahoma though. It's like you'll know somebody that's like, oh yeah, I kind of know. I've met this person like twice, and then it's like, how'd you hear about old John? He fucking died in a 3-car pileup, and his car blew up because he had his blowtorch in there so he could do dabs on the highway. It's fucking
I'm glad that I'm like at the age now, like getting near the age where you could just be having garage beers with your buddy from high school or something. Who'll be like, yeah, do you know Alex died? And you're like, really? And then you just drink a beer and don't talk about it ever again. It's like, no shit, huh? Oh, fuck.
Well,
how's the family? Dude, I had speaking of Oklahoma being ranked, I don't remember if we are or if we even ever were. I was drunk as fuck in Reds downtown.
Yeah.
And I was chatting up this girl, nice lady, God-fearing lady. And I don't know why we were in like a battle of like what Oklahoma's ranked in, but she was getting mad at me, and for some reason it fired me up when she was like, we're number one in domestic violence. I was like, let's go, baby.
One for the boys.
Goddamn, the fastest slap I've ever gotten in a bar, and I was like, so no pussy.
Well, you just proved her point though.
Like,
or she proved her own
kinda.
point. Like slapping you.
that would be interesting. Is it like both sides, or is it just the dudes?
Well, I
We
mean, I
just-
think the dudes outweigh the chicks, but it's both ways.
I
It's
mean, I think
absolutely
women in
both ways.
Oklahoma fight, dude.
Yeah.
They get handsy with a man real quick.
There's this girl, Courtney, that I grew up with that she used to beat the shit out of dudes. And this chick, Shelby. These two chicks, dude, they used to get into fights at the park all the fucking time after school and middle school. And they would just go beat, like, dudes' asses, like 16-year-old boys. Like, they'd fuck them up.
Dude, fucking Oh my God, Cheyenne punched me the other day.
It probably hurt like a motherfucker.
Dude, Cheyenne can punch like fucking, because I used to like box. I've never, and like, I'm just going to tell her not to listen to this episode, but we're like, I've never fucking been hit in the hand where I had to be like, like, but she hit me and I had to be so cool about it. I was being so brave. And I was like, hit me. And she was like, okay, first punch. I was like, solid punch for a woman. She puts in a fist pack and just, wham. And I was like, fuck, dude, god damn it. So like, I kind of fear if any woman ever looks at me, not like I'm some fucking big catch, but like if any woman ever looks at me, I fear for their life, dude.
It's gonna go just Cheyenne versus 100 women that are trying to court you.
They're losing, dude. Cheyenne fucking...
She would destroy everybody, I feel like.
She's got stamina, too.
Yeah, I've seen her. She always gets drunk and wants to run a 40.
She runs, dude. That was so funny.
That's fucking badass.
It's just starting to, like, not even, like, actually dating it. And she's like, I feel so fast. Fucking took off. Like, we skipped Cellar Dweller that night. And then we went and we had these, it was over in, what is it? We just went to a bar by Magoo's. We didn't go to Magoo's, we just went to a bar by it. It's a pretty cool bar. But we got these shots. And, like, she took 2 or 3, and she was like, her normal thing, which take shots. She's like, I'm young and turned. Mm-hmm. And then we get outside. There's homeless people sleeping in, like, this little courtyard area. And I swear to God, she ran by them so fast, their fucking blankets lifted up. And I was just like, good Lord. And I was like, we got to clock this. And so I was like, have you ever timed your 40? And she's like, no. And so I stepped it out. And then I was like, go. And she ran it like 4 times. I was like, fuck, this is the weirdest date I've ever been on.
Hell
this
yeah.
This is great, though.
A woman showing you her 40 time is like better than getting
that's
a rose.
Better fucking, that's nice, dude. That's better than a first date kiss.
That's
like,
getting a rose
dude.
for a guy.
Let's
straight up.
Let's see what you can do physically. Get on the track. Well, and then she was like, after that, it only happened one more Monday because I'm pretty sure Bull and Bear got shut down closely after that.
Yeah.
And she was just the whole time sprinting.
She kept challenging people to races that night.
Yeah. She was just running up and down. I was like, fuck, dude, Cheyenne's a goddamn animal, dude. She's an athlete.
She means business.
Dude, Cheyenne, I fear for the person Cheyenne ever gets her hands on.
I wouldn't want to fight Cheyenne.
I wouldn't either, dude.
That's fucking...
That's one of those things, if she raises her voice at me, I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I was wrong.
Yes, mommy.
You know what, that is fine, actually. Please don't hit me. I don't know. I don't know if I got it in me, dude.
I'm sorry.
She picked me up. Like, literally picked me up. Like
how? Under the armpits or like double leg or?
Double leg. Like, she was like, I can pick you up. And I was like, no fucking way. Just picks me up. Like a
Holy
child.
Shit.
And like, I don't get like weirdly insecure. Like, I could see why dudes would get insecure if like their lady can pick her up. But like, that's awesome. Because now I know if the house burns down and I'm trapped under some timber, she's going to get me to safety, dude.
She's going to bring you out to the volunteer firefighters come back.
She's going to walk out of the house fucking pushing shit. She's going to have dogs in one arm, me over her shoulder, and she's going to be like, we made it.
We did it.
I'm fucking knight in shining armor, dude.
Soak it up, dude. That's got to be awesome to, I don't know, just to like be the chill guy.
Okay, it's cool. Well, because I'm not chill myself.
Yeah.
So it's bad when she's like, calm down. I'm like, I am acting up. I am being a fool. Because like, we'll just be at an open mic. I'm like, why are they fucking?
I fucking hate these people.
God, I worked 12 hours today. These motherfuckers are on disability.
I get instant fucking panic / hate in my heart sometimes when I walk into an open mic. It depends on who the first person I see. But yeah, like when I go in there, I'm like, oh fuck, dude. Like, why am I going? These people, I'm gonna hear these same jokes.
Dude, that's how I feel. I'm not gonna name the name of the place, but it has an animal and they aren't walking. But I went to that mic. I went to that mic, dude, and it was literally the 3rd string episode of Blue Mountain State. Like, I was like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, fucking one dude did 25 minutes, and I was like,
what is going
what
on?
The
right
fuck? Now? And then, like, I bailed. I bailed 7 minutes in. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. Fuck this.
Can't do it.
And then, like, I was like, damn, dude, I have been talking shit on mics. This one's the worst. I feel so bad for ever saying anything about a mic.
And it's not like I hate Cause I like hanging out with people at the mics. I don't hate everybody. I don't really hate anybody, but sometimes it's like you'll see the particular lineup that you're gonna be listening to for the night, and you're like, it's gonna be a long fucking hour.
You're like, I'm gonna go through a whole pack of Camel Crushes tonight.
Sometimes, yes, I do like hanging at the mics. So hanging at mics is fun, but other than that, I've been taking a break from the mics. It's been nice. I haven't been doing it so much. I've been working on new material.
Oh, your break from comedy unless you get booked?
No, so like the only shows I'm gonna do for the next couple of months is gonna be the OMG show, Owasso baby. Come check it out. We're both on it. Dalen's on it. I'm on it. I'm Steven. This is Dalen.
Hey.
We have not introduced ourselves at all, but that's okay.
We do an intro after we get done.
I don't give a shit.
Whatever, dude. I'm Dalen.
Dive into it. Fuck them. What the hell?
May 29th.
Yeah, May 29th.
OMG Lounge in Owasso. We just plug our shows real quick.
Yeah, that's the only show that I'm doing because my family, they all live out that way and they don't like coming out to Tulsa. So, like, I just, get to hang out with the family.
We got the country hooligan jamboree in McAllister.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
That's going to be so much. We should just plug that real quick.
The June
28th. In McAllister, Country Hooligan Jamboree. Fucking, I'm so glad a couple comedians dropped out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I was just like, and then even still seeing the lineup, I'm like,
I fucking blocked Blythe today.
You blocked him?
I blocked him on Facebook because he kept inviting me to the Oklahoma Flag Football Association or some bullshit. I would have taken that up. So I would have
been there, dude. I would have been like,
well, he just kept inviting me to dumbass pages. If you want me to like not be your friend on Facebook, I just invite me to some dumb pages. I will block you.
Speaking of inviting to dumb pages, what the fuck did you add me in the other day? Because it was like, I thought it was your group that you ran.
Oh no!
And you added me into it, and it was like random questions to get in.
Oh yeah, they'll always ask you questions.
One of them was like, "What do you think about Huckleberry Finn?" And I was like, "Love it."
Literary masterpiece.
What's your favorite character? Obvious answer, dude.
I can't answer that one.
I answered it, and they approved me. And they were like, it's just the fucking gatekeeping comedies in Tulsa. And they're like, we fucking got you. And I was like, I would have said it for...
I only invite people to pages that have like memes that I want to share that I can't share.
Those ones are good, though.
Yeah.
And then I saw like there was 145,000 people, and I was like, some random person just saw these answers and they were like, this is our guy. And I was like, all right, I can get down with that. Fuck yeah.
They're like 20 admins in a Discord 24/7. Like, okay, he said the word, so we're going to let him in. Council approval.
He went for it. I don't.
Yeah, we got
it is American literature.
Country Hooligan Jamboree, June 28th. There's music. Jacob Stacey's putting that together. He asked us boys to help put it together, and Tyler Wick to help put it together.
You, Jacob Stacey. Again, I'm Dalen. This is Steven. Me, you, Jacob, Tyler Wick. We're going to be running this shit. And fucking Jacob's working his ass off on it. But like,
we got a special stage that he's building. It's going to be sweet.
It's going to be a good stage. We got 4 bands. I am excited for these bands.
The bands is going to be cool.
There's, what are they called? I'm excited for the clown one. I want to see what they're about. But
Clown Core. We're gonna be out in a field in fucking McAllister, Oklahoma.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Running around, telling jokes, sweating our cocks off. Hopefully not. Hopefully this cold weather sticks up.
By the end of the night, I will be shirtless.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bruiser Force. Bruiser Force is who I'm excited to see.
Is that like a power metal band?
I have no idea, but I feel like it can either go like just good old Southern dad rock, or it could be like a fucking hardcore band.
Like, I feel like Dream Theater meets the Doom video game soundtrack is like what I imagine when I hear
I'm gonna be so mad. Bruiser Force, if you're listening to this, you better be fucking good, dude. I'm excited. I need to like. This is gonna be a long. It's gonna be fun though.
Yeah. We're gonna smoke crack.
My smoke crack.
If you want to smoke crack, come to the Country Hooligan Jamboree. We're gonna have crack cocaine by the tons. I have my boy D up. he said he's got me. He's got to hit his plug up in TJ, and we're gonna be
okay. It starts at noon. Yeah, it starts at noon, and we're gonna go till the fucking, I guess, sun goes up, dude. This has potential to be like Woodstock '99. I'll be at Bounty Lounge. That is a show that I'm headlining. Woo! So you get to hear 30 minutes of me say dumb shit. No, I have been writing a new 30. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna give it away, but I got one that I'm really excited. So I'll just tell the premise. My son decided he wanted to be a mailman for school, which is so adorable, so sweet. I did cry when he was like, "Dad, I want to be you for school." And I was like, "Fuck, you know, you're sweetheart." And then I was like, "I gotta make this a bit, dude." And so, anyways, but so May 24th, Bounty Lounge. That starts at 7 or 8.
Late show.
It's going to be a late show. It's going to be fun. Preston Sly's on it. Katie Coffey, Kyle Fleming. It's going to be hosted by Joseph West.
Shout out to Joey.
The 36-year-old that looks 67. And
he's only 36?
No.
I'm like,
he's like 45, though.
Yeah, well, he's going to be in his 40s.
When I first met Joey, I was like, damn, dude, this guy has aged well. He looks good.
He's a handsome
guy. And then I was like, what are you, like 58? And he's like 47. I was like, son, time ain't been kind, dude. No, I love Joey. He's great. Fucking guys, dude.
Shout out Joey. And
then, May 29th with you at OMG.
Woo!
That's going to be fun. I'm excited for the food.
The food's going to be great.
I'm
Shout out to Brandon at OMG Lounge.
I'm fighting a hipster urge so bad at OMG.
Oh yeah, like you really show up in flannel.
Well, not even that. It's you guys talk about how good the burgers are, and I've gone the past. What is it? Have I done 3 OMGs? I've only done 2 OMGs. The past 2 ones I've done, I have too much anxiety to go up and be like, can I get a burger? And so like, I just haven't, and then I see you guys enjoy it, and I'm like, that does look good, but now I have to fight the urge to be like, I'm never eating one.
It is the best burger, and it's not,
they look good.
Only because it's free. Like, if I have paid for their burgers, it's delicious. It is absolutely like the best burger in the area. That is what sucks about doing some of these shows at some of the bars we do them, is because like I know we get free food. It's been said to me numerous times. I have too much, like, I'm so embarrassed to walk and be like, I'm a comedian. Prideful.
Can I get free food, please?
I'm a clown. Will you feed me?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking talk about jerking off and how my dad didn't love me.
Just throw the pie in my face, please.
But, and then May 31st, I will be at Jumpin' Jay's.
West Side. I'll be there to watch that one for show.
Jumpin' Jay's is fun.
Right down the road, baby. This is my neighborhood.
So I'll be at Jumpin' Jay's. Cheyenne's headlining that, actually.
Woo!
She's done this much time before, but this is her first time headlining, and she's gonna kill it.
I got to see Keith Terry do like 45 minutes at the last one. That was cool. It was really cool. And he did it all off the top. Like, it was beautiful to watch. It wasn't even like, he even said it like verbatim. He's like, you can't write shit for a bar show. And then he just started fucking going at it. And I was like, oh my God.
Well, you were at you were on the one I headlined there. You can't do much. You can throw in a couple things you've written.
Yeah, I feel like
but they don't give a fuck, dude. By the end of the night, they don't care. They don't care about your jokes.
I'm thinking about OMG. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking just crowd work the whole 5 minutes that I'm hosting, because I don't like taking up a lot of time as a host. I like just going up and like, what's up, fuckers?
Well, that's probably what I'm gonna do, because I'm hosting that Jumpin' Jays, which, like, now that there's an open mic there too that I can get to sometimes. These motherfuckers are tired of hearing my shit. So I'm just, as a host, and plus this is more Cheyenne's night than anybody. So like, as long as you can keep the energy up there in a bar show, it'd be smooth sailing.
That's all you're supposed to do. Anybody, if you do more than 5 to 6 minutes of your own material as a host, I hate you. I hope you, unless it's a professional show that I'm paying money for.
Yeah.
Just be nice. Just be nice and welcoming and entertaining, and let people know what's going on, and get the fuck off the stage.
Yeah. I don't mind if it's like pre-designated. Like, that's kind of how Joey runs stuff. He'll be like, you get 10 minutes as a host, and then you get so like, I get that's kind of cool. But like, I don't know. I'd rather
10 minutes is all right.
10 minutes is okay.
That's not
10
overkill.
minutes. It's kind of weird when you go from you're doing your like first 10 minutes ever on a show, and you're like, how will I ever hit that? And then like it just comes like a breeze.
You do like 4 jokes. You're like, oh hey, you're almost done. Like what? Here's the light.
Now it's kind of like set up for pacing myself for like that 15-minute spot. And so now, like, if it's at an open mic and they light me, I'm like, oh, fuck, dude, I've done one joke.
I'm not done with this.
I'm like, shit, dude, my mental clock is fucky.
I've been trying to do, like, incorporate old jokes, but do it in a long form.
Yeah.
So it's all, like, different little boop, 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 little hitters that I've got, but then I incorporate it into, like, a long form bit. And that's been a fun experiment to do. That's like,
nice. My Amish joke that I do, I've added so many just other random details into it, and like I love it. I just love comedy. I don't know.
You could do a whole fucking probably 5 minutes about cars if you added like one more with the Jeep and the Amish joke.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like related to cars.
Well, that's how I've been blocking my stuff up, because like the last couple shows, what time are we at?
I have no fucking idea.
We weren't recording at all.
Yeah, we are.
But the last few shows
I have no idea yet.
that I've done has been like either a headlining spot or like an actual feature spot. So it's been past the 15-minute mark, and so like it's nice being able to like flesh your shit out more.
Yeah.
Like it's just definitely a real cool experience.
Okay, maybe we do need to close this sumbitch out and make sure that it saves.
Let's get on out of here.
Well, this has been a section 8.5, I guess. Working title. Section 8.5
is good.
Snap. We did it.
Yeah. Bye guys.